Hogwarts Legacy became one of the best-selling games of 2023. Honestly, one of the best games of the decade. Sold over 34 million copies. Also, Call of Duty improved that. Harry Potter fans have been starting for a proper Wizarding World RPG. So, is a sequel coming? Yes. And today we're breaking down everything we know about Hogwarts Legacy 2, confirmed details, leaks, rumors, what fans are hoping for. Let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the actuals. Confirmed, no fluff. In September 2024, Warner Brothers Discovery CFO Gunnar Windefell made it official during an interview with Variety. He named Hogwarts Legacy 2 as, quote, one of the biggest priority for the company's gaming division. He's saying the sequel will be a couple years down the road, which put us down looking at a 2026 to 2027 window. This game is being developed by Avalanche Software, the same game studio behind the original. They've been ramping up hiring, posting jobs for AA developers, animated familiar with the Unreal Engine 5 and dedicated product manager. And yes, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is 100% happening. The question is, what would it look like? One of the biggest confirmed upgrade is the engine. First game ran on Unreal Engine 4. The sequel is being built entirely on Unreal Engine 5. What does that mean for you as a player? Well, better lighting, think realistic spell glows, torchlight, bouncing off castle walls, more detailed landscape, richer textures, more life in the environment. That'll be pretty awesome. Bigger seamless maps, potentially no loading screen between areas. That'll be awesome to have. Go in the cave, no loading, just go straight in there. And hopefully, advanced creature detail. Magical people look absolutely stunning. What's interesting is that Avalanche started optimizing much earlier than usual in development because a lot of UAE 5 games have launched with terrible performance issues. Here and there they seem to be learning from all their mistakes. Smart move. It is a true move for them. Now the big question everybody has, when is it coming out? No official date has been announced, but here's what we can piece together. The CFO said a couple days down the road, back in September 2024. Warner Bros. Executive also hinted the real fruit of their game lineup will come in 2027-2028. Combined with that, with a typical 3 to 5 year AA development cycle, if they started right after the original launch in early 2023, we're looking at a realistic release of late 2026 or too early 2027 at the earliest. There's also a major reason to believe that 2027 is likely the game's going to be coordinated with the HBO Harry Potter series, which is expected to be premiere in 2026. Warner Brothers clearly wants both the show and the game to feed each other. Platforms as expect, PS5, Xbox Series, and the PC. And Switch support is rumored, but previous gen like the PS4 or the Xbox One most likely not going to be supported. Now let's get into the juicy stuff. The game is actually going to play like multiple job listening and sources confirm the core experience will remain single-player story-driven RPG. If you love the original, the foundation is intact, but here it gets controversial and honestly a little worried. But Warner has a complicated recent history. Mortal Kombat 1 was loaded with microtransaction. Game of Thrones mobile game launch with aggressive monetizations. Fans are understandably nervous. What I hear fans are hoping for? Based on the community feedback, footage, new location, deeper NPC relationships, how specific storylines, more spells and combo mechanics. That'll be awesome. Maybe spells will bounce off the wall or something, just hit somebody else by mistake. That'll be fun and funny. Better enemy variety and best fights. Honestly, they need to add like some cool other evil wizard that you can fight. That'll be awesome. One of the most interesting angle here is the Harry Potter series. Warner Brothers has confirmed Hogwarts Legacy 2 narrative being coordinated with the storyline from the upcoming HBO show. The show expected in 2026 will be full of reboot of the books. This is huge. Since Warner Brothers is building a connecting the prison world media universe where the game and the show complement each other. We can see characters, events, or loyalty from the game referencing the show and the vice versa. One of my personal wish lists, I want to know yours in the comments. 1. More reactive world job listing, especially mentioning evolving world states and dynamic environments. I want Hogwarts to feel alive. What we want to see. One of my personal wish lists, I want to know yours in the comments. 1. More reactive world job listing, especially mentioning evolving world states and dynamic environments. I want Hogwarts to feel alive. Wait. You're excited or nervous about that? It's about creative direction. I agree with that too. Choosing the actual consequence. The first game morality system was pretty shallow. Using forgivable corruption should have the real story. Be Quidditch full stop. If that's not in the sequel, the internet will not be okay. I agree with that. It'll be uproar. 4. Post-game content that matter. The original had a decent amount to do after the story, but the seasonal event mystery quests and reason to keep playing. And 5. Keep the microtransactions minimal. Warner Bros., I'm begging, don't ruin this. To recap, here's everything we know about Hogwarts Legacy 2. Officially been confirmed in active development at Avalanche Software, built on Unreal Engine 5 with major visual upgrades. Expected to be released when around late 2026 and 2027. Narrative is tied to the HBO Harry Potter series. Core single player RPG experience retained, no multiplayer live service element rumored. Extent unknown. No official release or trailer or gameplay or title announced yet. Let's still remember this early day, no trailer, no official gameplay reveal. Pieces are pointing towards something massive. Drop a comment, that's one thing you need to see in Hogwarts Legacy 2 if you want to stay updated with more drop. Hit the subscribe, I'll be covering every announcement that comes. Until then, peace out.